Hi everyone, today we're going to go over another powerful dino in Jurassic World Alive. As requested by a mod on our MetaHub Discord, today we'll be looking at the goddess herself, Ouranosaurus. So looking at the feedback from my last a guide video, it seems like a 40-minute long video isn't that appealing. I do have a lot to go through, but I'll try shortening it up from now on. So without further ado, let's go over Ouranosaurus. Ourano is the epic hadrosaur of this game. It spawns everywhere, so it's really easy to obtain. It will most likely be a player's first or second epic obtained in the game. So looking at the hadrosaurs in the game, there are currently 5 hadrosaurs with similar stats and movesets to Ouranosaurus, with the closest being Edmontosaurus. But to be honest with you, Edmontosaurus is... It's meh. It's really meh. It's extremely meh. So if you look closely at Edmontosaurus, they're actually extremely different dinos, with Ouranosaurus being one of the best dinos in the game, and then Edmontosaurus is just... So before we go comparing these two dinosaurs, let's first look at their stats. Let's first look at Ouranosaurus. Ouranosaurus has 4,500 HP, 1,050 damage, 5% crit, no armor, and 127 speed. Edmontosaurus, on the other hand, has 4,660 HP, 1,210 damage, 5% crit, and 125 speed. So from the stat, it seems like Edmontosaurus has some decent stats. It has better damage, a bit more health, while Ouranosaurus has 2 points faster than speed. So from here, we could see that Edmontosaurus doesn't really have weaker stats than Ourano, since although its HP is a bit higher than Ourano, but you know that 2 points deficit in speed is it's pretty bad. It doesn't make up, the HP doesn't really make up for the speed advantage Ourano has. Well, its damage, and Edmontosaurus's damage actually isn't too bad for a hadrosaur. It's 1,200 is decent damage range, but the thing that throws Edmontosaurus right under the KT meteor bus is its movesets. Ourano has Strike, Greater Stunning Rampage, and Impact and Run, while Edmonto has Strike, Greater Stunning Strike, and Strike and Run. So here you could see that Ourano has one of the absolute strongest attacks in the game, which is Greater Stunning Rampage. It has a 75% chance to stun while also doing 2 times damage, and on the other hand, Edmontosaurus only has 1 times damage on all 3 of its moves, actually, if you include Strike. So this closes the damage gap immediately, and now Ourano outdamages Edmonto by a lot. So also Impact and Run versus Strike and Run, it's same deal. The multiplier on Impact and Run surpasses Edmonto's higher base damaged Strike and Run. Now that we've thrown Edmonto completely under the KT meteor in the Gulf of Mexico, let's look back at Ourano. A lot of people have been telling me that they don't know how to use Ourano and they use it incorrectly. So at 127 speed, Ourano picks up quite a few vital outspeeds like Utah Sino, Monoloth, Trago, Triostronics, all the Ceratopsians, and a lot more dinos, of course, that aren't as relevant. But now we get to the point on why Ourano is such a strong dino. It's the free damage. Look at how its moveset is structured. So, what you'd usually do with Ourano is you go for a turn 1 Strike, turn 2 Greater Stunning Rampage, and then depending on your health and your opponent's damage, you could potentially go for a 3rd Strike before you use the Impact and Run. So once you pull off that Impact and Run, all the damage done prior to the run is essentially free damage. So this is how the game works. Each player has 4 dinos, and you need to defeat 3 of your opponents before they defeat 3 of yours. So all you need to do is basically kill 2 of their dinos with one of yours. Ourano's free damage helps out in that 1v2 situation immensely. The damage it deals before it swaps out can be accounted to your second dino's damage to your opponent's dino. It's free damage because after you swap Ourano out, your opponent can't kill it anymore, so all their damage done to Ourano is now nulled, while the damage dealt to your opponent still applies. So in a theoretical matchup, let's say Ourano versus Sinoceratops, turn 1 Ourano strikes, Sino loads stuns, turn 2 Ourano outspeeds Greater Stunning Rampage, stuns Sino, Then turn 3, Ourano Impact and runs, leaving Cyno with 216 HP, which is basically one-shot range for any other dino that comes out. And if you're the Cyno player, by the way, please do not use instant charge on turn 3. That is a horrible idea. You're wasting instant charge because of how Ourano works, remember? So if you use that instant charge on turn 3 on Ourano still outspeeds the next turn and impacts and runs. So that instant charge dealt to Ourano is nulled after it switches out. So if you're Cyno, you should keep that instant charge for the next dino that comes out. So on the third turn, if you're Cyno, you should be doing a stunning impact instead. So after that, you have your new dino out. It stuns you in charge, and then your new dino comes out and one-shots the Cyno. So now you're up 1-0. And aside from that, if you're facing something less tankier than a Cyno, you could get away with a free kill instead of free damage. Remember, this Strike, Rampage, Impact combo is a 4,430 damage combo. That straight up kills every other Hadrosaur in the game except for Parasaur due to its fastest speed. 4,430 free damage is not a joke. If you kill your opponent on the impact, you get a free kill. Not just free damage, a free kill. So it's just like when your Indominus kills an opponent dino with Cloak and Rampage while dodging both hits with Cloak, except the new dino coming in for Ourano has all its moves at the ready, while Indo has Cloak off cooldown, so it's probably going to die in 2 turns later. Remember, Ourano for the most part isn't there to kill any enemy dinos. It's not there to sweep teams either. It's there to deal free damage, to soften up your opponent dinos so that you could then go for the kill with another dino to gain a score advantage. So when to use Ourano becomes a really important and technical question. Some say lead with Ourano so you can easily swap out of a sticky situation, which is true, but the implications of that is quite troubling. So remember that swapping is random, and unless you have a highly controlled team comp with all the high speed dinos or tanks, then you could take a hit and act first next round, this probably isn't the best idea. Ourano is one of the best third switch-ins in the game, but you'll have to plan ahead for this one. You have to narrow your team down to one capable dino and save it for the last. Usually a faster dino or tankier dino should do. Having Ourano as your third switch-in, you'll know what your swap out is going to be, and that eliminates the uncertainty. Then that dino can come in and finish off the already badly hurt dino. Some favorable matchups for Ourano are Cyno, Rex, Gen 2 Rex, Enyasuchus, Baryonyx, Gorgosuchus, Megalosuchus, and a lot of more not so meta-relevant dinos. But then some unfavorable matchups include, Raptors, Immune Dinos, and, Stegodius, because Stegodius is Stegod, it's the god of Stegos, it is extremely powerful, it's great. So that's it for today's guide on using Ouranosaurus. Hopefully this guide has helped you better understand Ouranosaurus and learn how to use it correctly. And now that we've seen how strong Ourano is, go pick up an Ourano and put it in your team. So that's all I have for today. Tell me in the comments what you think of Ourano, how it's working for you, and also tell me what dino guides you wish to see in the future. I already have a few requests down the line that I'll be working on today and tomorrow, so please tell me below which dino you want to see next. Remember to come join our Discord at MetaHub, visit the website for all your latest dino infos on Jurassic World Alive. Please consider subscribing if you're new, it means a lot to me. I'll see you guys next time, and remember to praise the goddess, Ourano.